na tunajiunga na hiyo ukumbi kutatua hii shinda ya mashamba. So what we are going to have in addition to the rescue center ni ukumbi wa kutatua shinda ya mashamba hapa. We will correct the data, the history, the evidence from here so that even if the matter is not resolved with an agreement between the disputing parties, then the court can be able to follow from there when the history is recorded by the owners themselves. We have heard all the other requests and we have taken notes. We will follow them. But I'm so happy to be here. This place looks so beautiful. And because I used to be a child farmer, I'm very excited about the farming prospects in this area. I will come back here to see those goats, how they will be doing, the chickens, the cows, because I imagine this area has a lot of potential to really transform the people of Mwakunja. This is not a place where we should be talking about poverty. This is a place where we should be talking about people who are empowered, wazee ambao wanalinda mboma zao, wazee ambao wanatupia akina mama pesa. I like that, Your Excellency. Hata mimi ningetaka kutupiwa pesa. Na mzee. But you have wonderful leadership in Mombasa County. I've watched your governor. He is what we call in English, fierce, connected to the people, people-centered. Governor mchapakazi. And he doesn't look stressed. He does it so easily. He does it with a smile. He connects with everybody, the young, the old, the women, the children. So please continue praying for your governor. God to give him more and more energy, like he is already doing, to do more work for Mombasa. So today I'm honored as the Chief Justice and President of the Supreme Court to witness the inauguration of Maugunja Resource and Gender-Based Violence Protection Center. And for me, this is a testimony of shared aspiration and collective effort by all of us who have worked together. The people of Maugunja saying no to violence, Sauti ya Kina Mama, Action Aid, USA, county government, all of it coming out. The county government, thank you very much, our commissioner, for speaking so well. We hope in all those barasas, chiefs barasas, that is the message you will be taking to the people, that Kenya is a country that is governed by the rule of law, with a constitution, with a sexual, what do we call it? SBBB, Sexual Offences Act, Gender-Based Violence Act, and all of them say no to violence, because like you have heard from the speakers, akina mama si ndarama ndiye apigwe na mtoto. A child is to be nurtured, a child is to be loved, a child is to be cared for and to be protected. Mtoto si wa kudhurumiwa. Even you yourself, you ask yourself when you are a child, ikiwa ulidhurumiwa, would you be who you are today? So we are here, all of us, to say this is the dawn of a new era. A era where Mombasa County government has stood out to the other counties. I have never seen a laboratory which moves with the wheels like the one I have seen here. So I want to congratulate Your Excellency the Governor and all the development partners who have this safe haven. And for us, this is a beacon of hope for our victims of gender-based violence. I want in a very special way to celebrate Mombasa County and the development partners who have joined hands to make this project a reality. This center is more than a building. This is where we'll be coming to get solace, to have our hope and our dignity restored. The Maugunja Center will offer comprehensive support to survivors. You have heard me speak, and when I speak, we always get support. That we will also have an ukumbi where we can deal with victims of injustices, be they land injustices or other legal problems that we have. We can have a legal aid center here, the one the governor is talking about, so that we can empower our people with the legal knowledge. A legal aid center, a counseling services, and empowerment programs that form the cornerstone of ensuring our victims get relief and also are equipped with the tools they need to rebuild their lives and become active recipients of our society. What we need to be speaking about more, when I listen to the number of young girls and boys who are victims, is prevention. And now, for the survivors all around us, we are your mothers. And you are our daughters, our sisters, our sons. You are our... Sometimes you may feel like we are not close to you, but we feel your pain. We share your pain. And all of us with a victim of SGBV. There is something wrong with us. Because looking at the statistics that we have received from our Minister of Health and even from our county woman rep, these statistics show that SGBV is a pandemic. It's actually almost like COVID-19. The sheer numbers of the victims of this silent epidemic in our communities should move us to say enough is enough. All of us must fold our sleeves and join the fight to get rid of SGBV in our communities and to protect our victims. When we are fighting to protect the victims, I know it is not easy because sometimes we want to cover ourselves. This is because of the reality of living in a society where we have forgotten our values. We have to go back to our values and know what we are supposed to do in our community. We are supposed to respect one another. We are supposed to nurture one another. We are supposed to build one another. And it is important for us to appreciate that this is a battle against the crime of passion. It cannot be won in isolation. We in the judiciary recognize this. And just last month, as I said, we launched the judiciary's sexual and gender-based violence. And we even developed a court strategy through which we are working towards establishing specialized trauma-informed SGBV courts. Because we realize the pain is deep. So these specialized courts are designed with the understanding and sensitivity required to address the unique challenges faced by the survivors. The courts also will ensure that the survivors are respected and they are protected during the time they are pursuing justice. Indeed, it is here in Mombasa County where we established our court in Chanzu, and we are working towards operationalizing this court in other hotspots areas, including here in Mombasa. If we can be able, Your Excellency, to construct that court in Likoni quickly, we can have another SGBV specialized court to deal with cases from that area. So today's inauguration of this center is a testament of the commitment to pursue justice for those involved and for ensuring that this country is governed by the rule of law, and the rule of law is a reality. But I would like us also to remember that when you are a victim, we will hold your hand. And when you are a perpetrator, we have also opened an electronic register of the convicted offenders. Your name shall be written there forever and ever. This battle we must win. And when I look around and I see the unity and the commitment of the stakeholders represented, I am very, very encouraged. I am confident that with our shared aspirations and collective efforts, we will achieve the future where we will live in a society where there is respect and where gender-based violence is a thing of the past, and where everyone, regardless of their gender, can live in peace, dignity, equality, and be able to realize their potential. When I look at these children, I see myself in them. In other words, I'm seeing a Chief Justice, I'm seeing a doctor, I'm seeing an engineer, I'm seeing another governor out there. But unless we nurture them, then this dream will be nipped out of them. I want to thank everybody, watu wa Maugunja, for coming out together to speak in one voice and to say no to violence against ourselves, because this is violence against ourselves. So I will stand with you, I will encourage you, I will come again to launch now ukumbi of settling land disputes here in Maugunja, because we don't have to go very far. We have everything that we require. We have the knowledge, we have the expertise of the people who have the history of who settled here. The other day, I was in Lamu, Mpeketoni, and we launched ukumbi. So it is possible, Your Excellency, we can launch another ukumbi here and finish the land issues here, because we all stand for justice. Nobody is here kunyanyasa mwingine or to reap where they have not planted. Sindio? Sisi ni watu wa haki na tunasimamia haki. Thank you very much for welcoming me. We are together in this journey of seeking justice and of ensuring that we empower ourselves. Tuombe Mungu saindi atusaidie kile ametupatia, atuongezee hata hiyo ikiwa ni mbegu hiyo ya mkebe moja. Mlisema ni mkebe moja ama ni kikombe moja? Besha ni besha. In other words, there is no money which is a lot. There is no money which is little, and there is no money which is enough. Hata mbegu ukipewa hiyo mkebe moja, ongeze niongeze, ndio shamba yangu ijae. Shamba yangu ijae kuku, shamba yangu ijae mbuzi, ijae ng'ombe na kila kitu. Mungu amubariki sana. Asante sana.
Asante sana. Makofi, na naomba tuweze kuenuka sote tafadhali. Tuweze kuenuka sote tafadhali. Asante sana Jaji Mkuu na Rais wa Mahakama Kuu nchini Kenya Bi Martha Koome kwa kuweza kuhudhuria shughuli hii. Kwa sasa tutapata wimbo wa taifa stanza moja peke yake, kisha baada ya hapo tutaruhusu wageni wetu wakiongozwa na mgeni wetu Mheshimiwa